let's look at the topic of the day. So what I have is treasure, unplug, and be authentic. So what do we get from these? Okay, sometimes to be your authentic self and to find the treasure that you are, you may have to unplug, and that's just telling me, society is going to tell you you have to be a certain way. You have to look a certain way. They're going to judge you on what you're wearing, what you're looking like, how you're speaking, etc., etc., etc. Okay, all of these things you get from Facebook or from all of the commercials you see, people you're involved with online. Okay, so again, sometimes you need to just unplug from that and find out, the treasures that are there. We see so many different flowers. Every flower is unique. Not every flower looks the same as another. Okay? And you don't have to look the same as another. Okay? You have value in what you are, how you are, who you are. Maybe you march to a different drummer. I know I march to a different drummer, okay? And you've got to be yourself. Be authentic. Be authentic. Be happy with who you are, okay? Find out that thing that makes you happy within and be that, okay? So maybe, you are, again, you're not going to dress like everybody else. You're not going to go out and if you with people and they say we need to go out and party and this and that, and you think you need to follow along with them to be with this in crowd, what are you really getting from that? Is it really worth it? Okay? It's if you unplug and you spend time with yourself, be your own best friend. Okay, don't depend on others, okay, to make you secure within yourself. You don't need somebody else's approval for who you are. Okay, be happy with what you have, who you are. Again, if you march to a different drummer, enjoy that. We've got to have lots of different things here in order to create the beauty. If everything was one color, it would be so boring. If everybody was exactly the same, looked the same, talked the same, walked the same, it again would be so boring. But this is a place of exploration. So again, find out what makes you happy and be who you are. If you enjoy your Western hats, wear your Western hat. Okay? Be who you are. And yes, you're going to get some out there that are unhappy with it. You may get somebody out there trolling, saying nasty things. Well, you just got to recognize they are unhappy in their lives. They are miserable little people. Okay? So just blow it off. You don't have to take it in. This is their problem. If they've got a problem with you, this is their problem. Don't make it your problem. You are not here to make everybody happy. We cannot make everybody happy. That's not our function here. Maybe it doesn't matter, just being who you are can push somebody's buttons. Okay, well, that's their problem. That's something within them that they need to handle themselves. Again, you cannot change it. You cannot make it better for them. You cannot make them happy. If they are an unhappy person, then they're just an unhappy person. Okay? And whatever it is that you're doing that pushes a button for them and makes them light up and go on tilt, it's something they need to step back from and look within themselves and find out, what is it that is so irritating that you cannot accept? Okay? And why do you feel you need to fight against somebody else? Okay? And be rude and crude and whatever. Okay? What's that about? This is something, again, that they need to look at. They need to handle. This is their problem. Again, don't make it yours. Be who you are. Be happy with who you are. If you like to dress like a hippie, dress like a hippie. If you like to be in business suits every day, then be in a business suit. Okay? Whatever is there that keeps you grounded and centered and who you are, then don't let society push you into a direction and say, if you're going to be accepted, then you need to do X, Y, Z. Okay? And if you find out you don't need their acceptance to be happy, you will be so much happier. Okay? Be your own best friend. Don't need to gather and collect those that will be sniping behind your back. Don't need that. If you go in these places and you've spent any time around the wealthy, like when I lived in Florida, we had this big golf community in Palm Beach and there. And I've gone a couple of times, and it's so plastic. It's so snipey. It's so, everybody looks down their nose at everybody else. I've got the latest designer bag, and it's so fake. It's so phony, and they're not happy. These people are not happy. I don't care how much money you have. A lot of people, they feel like they are fakes because they have to put on these airs, to make themselves higher than somebody else to be accepted. Okay? You ever watch the, Housewives show? Housewives of New York or Housewives of Hollywood or whatever. All of them are so phony, so backbiting. They're not happy within themselves. They're always having to drink and drinking and drinking and this and that drama. Okay? Is it worth any of that? Okay? Is any of that worth it? I think they live really pretty pitiful lives. You can see just how they're driven by, this and that. And again, so much backbiting, so much drama, so much jealousy. I am so glad that I am not in that type of realm. Okay? If you are not finding yourself in that realm, count yourself blessed. If you are in that realm, you can always extricate yourself, okay, and let it go and do your own thing. Be your own best friend and gather around you the people that you can actually relate to. Okay? Don't think because they've got money or this and that and society wants to place them on a pedestal that it's a place to be. It's like you see the society places on pedestal who? guys that are playing a game, sports enthusiasts, and they put them on some pedestal. For what? They're out there playing a game. And people take this game and they make it so important. Why? It's a game. It's a game. Okay? But people take it on like it's their identity. And they get so into these games and get so riled up, they get into fights, at soccer matches, or they get into, just absolutely craziness. Like somebody playing a game is your identity. It's who and what you are. It makes you higher or lower. Okay? Ask yourself, why are you hooked into this? Okay? Why are you hooked into this? Why is this so paramount? Okay? Why are you putting your self-identity into something so, crazy? Really? What makes somebody that's an athlete that plays a game, makes them so special and so important? Okay? Same thing with actors. They're out there doing fantasy. Yes, it's entertaining. Okay, but why does that put them on such a higher level that people are so agog about it? It's just another job. It's no more important than the job that you're doing. Okay? Somebody that's sweeping the streets is just as important as a heart surgeon. Okay? Everybody's place in existence is important. You are important to somebody out there, whether it's your children, whether it's somebody that you worked with, somebody that you helped out of a situation. Okay? Everybody's life is important. Everybody has something special. Okay? So unplug yourself from some of these shows, some of these things, if they are keeping you in turmoil and imposing some sort of a, must be, must have, must do in order to make yourself accepted. Okay? Just be happy within yourself. Again, find yourself as your best friend. If you, look at yourself and you become your own best friend, you're never lonely. Okay? You don't have to rely on somebody else for your self-worth. Okay? And again, you can be who and what you are. So I hope somebody's gotten something from this today. Much love and light to everyone. Please continue to mask up. Be safe out there. Give a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. It does help the channel to get seen. Thank you for those that think of here and send a small donation. YouTube is killing us out there. My thing went from $300 a month a year and a half ago down to, it says now, $160 I might get this month for all the videos I do. So I don't know, YouTube is just, YouTube is just screwing with us. I don't know how to say it any other way. It is the way it is, and I'm not doing Patreon. I'm not signing people up. I'm not doing other special classes. So unless somebody sends a small appreciation donation, I get bupkis, which is, it is the way it is, and that's fine. Again, I made the commitment with the universe to get back whatever I could get back. So I continue to do that in whatever manner I can. So much love and light to everyone, and I'll see you online.